Hey guys, what's good, and welcome on back to Football Therapy with, of course, me, your host, Jan. As always, mate, I do hope that you are doing okay, my friend. I really do hope that. We have midweek Premier League football, which I intend on addressing today. Of course, Liam Rosenior has spoken to the media in his pre-match press conference. Lots of positives, some interesting injury news, and pouring cold water on a Reece James conspiracy. Indeed. Romeo Lavia returning. Mamadou Sarr could be utilised very, very soon. Of course, he knows Rosenior's football very well. A highly rated centre-back as we go and play Leeds tomorrow evening at the Bridge. Of course, we lost to Ellen Road not too long ago. This was, of course, before Rosenior arrived. So in today's video, we're going to react to some of his quotes in his presser. We'll speak a bit more broadly about him. The fact that players are all giving really positive reports on Liam Rosenior. They seem to be very happy under him, which is good. He does seem to have a little bit of that player whisperer about him. So we can discuss that as well as look at Leeds, build a lineup, have a bit of fun, and predict what could hopefully be a 5th Premier League win in a row in the first 5 games under Rosenior in the league. We're going to get into that. So a little bit of admin, housework, early doors. I'll thank you for supporting the content, for dropping a like on YouTube. Does help us out. Many of you just hear this and block it out, and I get it. I do the same when I watch YouTube videos, but if you do just want to break through, the seal of ignoring me at the beginning of the video and think, you know what, today is the day. Today is the day I like and subscribe to Football Therapy on YouTube. Give them the likes. And you know what? I like Jan, I can hear you say. You like Jan? Then go over to Spotify, simply search Football Therapy Podcast, follow and 5-star. And, should you choose to subscribe on YouTube, of course, returning by popular demand, what register should I do this? You should hit that sweet, sweet bell, baby. Alrighty, I watched the presser, but I will be reading quotes off the sewage platform known as X. First of all, he spoke about Chelsea's captain, Reece James, Liam Rosenior, that is. Of course, we've asked about his availability. He said Reece is fit. He's feeling unwell today, probably while he's not training. It's no conspiracy. It's the truth. Hopefully, he'll be well enough for tomorrow. Of course, we've not seen Reece in a little bit. There was this sort of idea that the medical team are stopping Liam Rosenior from playing him, holding him back to make him and, by proxy, Chelsea fans all suffer this overarching demonic medical team that are only been hired to sort of make everyone sad and angry. He says there's no conspiracy. Reece James is just poorly. My position remains the same on this. These guys have brought Reece James back from the dead. These guys have brought Wesley Fofana back from the dead. We'll speak about Romeo Lavia, another key player that looks like he could also be revived from death very soon. So, yeah, I say let them cook. I want my best Chelsea players available on the pitch, and if they have the juice, the ability to do that, then let them cook! When asked about his first month at Chelsea, because he's been here a month now, only a month, so much has happened, but he's been here a month now. He said, look, it takes time in terms of what's been a really encouraging and pleasing time, I guess. Players have taken on so much information and not a lot of time. To be fair, even though he plays a lot of similar style to Maresca, it's not like he was going to come in and be like, right, we're going to do this 4-2-2-2 Gengen pressing transition ball. That's completely different to what you played. There is, of course, huge similarities to Maresca ball, but apparently there's lots of details with Rosenior, so he's sort of commending the lads for taking on a lot of information. Also, he was asked about Cole Palmer's importance. I mean, of course, Palmer scored yet another first-half hat-trick against Wolves. He said, look, any world-class player is important in what we want to achieve. It was great to see him banging the goals on Saturday, and hopefully that form continues. Of course, a huge narrative of Chelsea, not just obviously under Rosenior, but prior under Maresca, is we're often a team of two halves. Like, sorry if that's loud, moving the microphone. Sometimes we are bad in one half. We all seen that. He says, look, that's the perfection you're striving for, to be good in both halves. Even in the second half, there were some really pleasing things against Wolves. Of course, we technically lost the second half 1-0. But I guess there were moments. We did sort of have shots on goal. Still generated 0.6 XG, which isn't awful for a half, but you want better, especially when you're so dominant in the first half. Really interesting. I think it was Sarr that asked about Josh Achampong. She asked excellent questions. She asked the gaffer about Josh Achampong and like his position. Of course, a lot of Chelsea fans, probably myself included as well, thinks this season he's probably been criminally underused, especially in certain games where we've seen perhaps Tosin and Badiashile have bad performances. So probably underused. But positionally, he was asked this question, to which he responded, Josh is an amazing talent. I've got to meet him and his parents. Josh has got immense potential. What I like to do is put him in different positions because it improves their understanding of the game. Long term, so here's a definitive answer, guys. Long term, Josh is a centre-back. There you go. Not a right-back, not an inverting right-back, not a central defensive midfielder. He is a centre-back. And he has all the attributes to become a great centre-back. Yep. Round pegs, round holes. I do endorse that. He is a centre-back. Don't try anything too clever. Don't do a Maresca and try and turn Tyreek George into a striker. It doesn't work. Liam Rosenior on the Leeds away defeat. Of course, we got bullied at Ellen Road, didn't we? And that was rather unpleasant. I've tried to remove that from my memory. He says, look, you watch every game. It's very difficult for me because when I first watched that game, it was as a neutral. I didn't realise I'd be manager of Chelsea at the time. Daniel is an outstanding coach. Calvert-Lewin is in really good form. It's going to be a really difficult game. Rosenior on the direct approach from Leeds. He says, look, you saw it against Nottingham Forest, their last win. They were magnificent in the game. When I say direct, I mean in a positive way, because it can be like a dirty word, can't it? We need to stand up and overcome that. Yeah, we got bullied. We got straight bullied when we went to Ellen Road before. We just weren't up for it. We weren't ready. This will be at Stamford Bridge. The fans will hopefully be behind the team, under the lights, as it is. And that should cheer them on a little bit. And big time, we should learn from that experience at Ellen Road. We'll look at how Leeds set up last time and how we should set up later in the video, but or the content, as I call it, as people listen now on podcast platforms. We've got the quality to beat Leeds. We just need to make sure we don't get bullied again, and obviously watch that boy Calvert-Lewin. I really like his little renaissance he's having in his career, because he was really good under Ancelotti. That was a weird time, Ancelotti at Everton, having James Rodriguez at Everton with Ancelotti. What a strange time. But, Calvert-Lewin, he was good back then. He scored a few headers, and it looked like he was going to be, the deputy to Kane. Went off the boil, was injured forever, and he's having a lovely old time now for Leeds. What a signing he's been for them. He is certainly their danger man. I'm going to pause the recording and sip my drink. Right, let's keep her going. Keep this going. Liam Rosenior on rotating because of the packed fixture schedule. Of course, speaking of a dirty word, rotation is one for Chelsea as well. Is it being forced by the evil shadow medical team, etc.? Rosenior said this. It's difficult. We've rotated a lot, which we need to do. Bear in mind that players' long-term schedule, they've had no pre-season, and they've been magnificent, of course, Club World Cup, etc. You have to be really well prepared tactically to give the players the right plans and solutions. Speaking on their player welfare, he says, look, if I think so, if I'm being honest, these lads are fantastic professionals. They live for their job, which is so important. You want the best product possible, which is, again, it's such a corporate way of saying it. We have to find a way to find the right balance between the two. Yeah, so having the players on the pitch at their best, basically, not just playing them for the sake of it. when they're a little bit worn out and tired, making sure they're up to speed. So what you put out on the pitch in a player and how prepared they are is the best as possible, which kind of makes sense. That's how you become an elite team, I suppose. And he does confirm Cole Palmer is available for tomorrow. Probably, I hope he'll start Cole and just, again, do another, 60 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Keep an eye on him. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes off the bench, maybe, because if we are, he managing his minutes to play him every 3 days, and he is still injured. Cole said it himself, he's working through an injury. I don't know. Again, whatever works the best, do that. Additional team news. He says Andre trained today. He's a soldier. He had a swollen ankle. It was a gnarly challenge on him, but he's fine for tomorrow. Tosin's looking good. Is he though? He trained today. Nice to have the option and the guy in the group. Now, this is important. Romeo Lavia. We spoke about the rehabilitation and reintegration on the rise all across the nation for both Reece James and Wesley Fofana. The missing piece of the puzzle, the final third of the injured Triforce, one for all you teenagers and Zelda fans out there, is Romeo Lavia, who's, again, I call him Schrodinger's footballer. This guy is, in theory, a really excellent Chelsea midfielder, but has never played 90 minutes for us, despite signing for us 3 years ago. Deep that! Look, when it comes to Romeo Lavia, we have a really detailed plan for him. He was back on the training pitch with us. It was so great to see him, but we need to make sure that when Romeo Lavia is back, he is back for good. I want you back, Romeo Lavia. I want you back, Romeo Lavia. I want you back for good. Another one for the teenagers. Yeah, true, 100%. He needs to be for sure. And he did also say in the press conference, the Chelsea manager, what a player. Do you know what I mean? Romeo Lavia. And he wants him to be available to him so he can utilise his immense quality. He's great, Lavia, genuinely. Liam Twomey of The Athletic did pieces on how he's the guy to make everyone better, to make the defence better, to make Palmer better, to make the attack better. The glue, as it were. He could be the glue. No pressure, Romeo, by the way. I mean, we're doing pretty well. We've got 5 Premier League wins in a row. No, we don't. We got 4. We could have 5, though. I think we're doing pretty well. He spoke about the mental toughness, the Chelsea gaffer. He said, no, he didn't say that. That's me. I don't speak about what happened before me, which is good. Our 2 defeats under me came against what many people say is the best team in Europe. Regrettably, that is Arsenal. And we didn't have full player availability in both those games. True. Excuse? Yes. But a valid one. He had an outbreak of flu in the first game. And, Palmer and Estevao weren't 100%. And they were the sort of game changers off the bench. But, let's not make excuses. Let's just beat Arsenal next time. So he didn't have the players available to him in the 2 losses. My players are showing mental toughness. They are showing mental toughness to come back from West Ham and Napoli. Defeats at half-time. Clawing victory out of the draws of defeat. Let's get my words jumbled up. So Rosenior on the 11 different goal scorers in his time. We have 11 different goal scorers in his time. That's a lot for a month, surely. Don't call me Shirley. I think it's to do with we've got so many good players, the gaffer says. We've got so many different threats. At the moment, in terms of our goal scoring record, it's really good. I would like more clean sheets, though, the balance. We need to get the balance right. He was asked about Daniel Farker. He said, yeah, they've got really good results. Oh, sorry. No, this is what Daniel Farker said. We don't care about him. Okay, so let's talk about Leeds then. Firstly, they're dirty. Dirty Leeds. Here they are. They won 3-1 last time out, which is good. I mean, they've been pretty darn good this season. Much better than I thought they would be. 3-1, great win. But again, Ellen Road seems to be a bit of a fortress for them. Their lineup, So look here. It's a 3-5-2. That boy Calvert-Lewin scoring yet again. Of course, their captain in the middle of the field is a lad called Ethan Ampadu, who once upon a time played for Chelsea and had dreadlocks. You will remember. James Justin, he was a fullback. Now he's playing as centre-back. Yeah, good team. We'll probably come up against a counter, transitional team, low block and counter. We have to be prepared for that. So how should we line up? Oh. Okay, no transition. We'll just do this. Here we go then. Let's have fun here. It will be listed by Sky, whatever. Yes, it'll be on Sky as a 4-2-3-1. So for the sake of this at the moment, let's do that, and we can speak about how all the shape will change. Of course, Bobert Sanchez will of course be in goal. I mean, with Cucurella, Hatto could play. But I am going to still start Cucurella. For some reason, like in this world of like constant rotation and, you know, minding players' minutes, there are players like Cucurella, Caicedo, and Enzo Fernandez who just never get rested. And they do so much running. Like, how are these guys doing it? Do you know what I mean? It feels pretty wild to me. Cucurella, I think I am a little bit worried about Wesley, like, in terms of overcooking him. Personally, you know what? I don't think this necessarily will be the case, but I'm gonna have a little bit of fun here. Okay, Trev Chalobah, I'm gonna play in his native right centre-back position. Now, don't gasp in fear, guys, because you think Benoit Badiashiel's about to be deployed. And though this is highly unlikely due to the time and the pitch, I'm going to go with Mamadou Sarr. Can play very comfortably on the left. He is a right-footer like Chalobah, who plays on the left. But he can play a lot on the left, and I would love to just see it. Love to see Mamadou Sarr, who's had loads of instructions over the previous 18-odd months under Rosenior, him partnering, say, a Chalobah. Now, Gusto was okay last time out. He nearly scored a goal. But if we're going to have maybe a bit of rotation at the back, and I just want to see Reece James play 60 minutes. If he was not feeling well today, it probably won't be, but hopefully we'll do some light training tomorrow in preparation for the evening game. And I'd like to see an hour from Reece James if available. Like, this is already, like, you know, I would not be at all surprised if both Reece James and Sarr don't start. But this is just me. I'm having a bit of fun, you know? Let me have fun. Now, there's no way we can afford to, in my opinion, drop the Kai Santos double pivot, because I think this could be a formidable, legendary partnership. Is it going to be an Enzo Fernandez left wing situation again? You know? Gosh darn it, I'm going to rest Enzo Fernandez. I think he looked a bit tired last time out. So I am going to rest him. Palmer, again, in my dream world, he's going to do a 60 minutes like Reece James. There's absolutely no chance whatsoever that Delap is starting over Joao Pedro as striker. And, you know, I mean, Neto has frustrated lately. I'm going to start Estevao. I think he could do bits at home against Leeds on the right wing. Get to see him play with Palmer. We know Palmer loves playing with Pedro Neto. I want to see more chemistry and partnerships developed with him and Estevao. And so our left-hand options are either Enzo Fernandez in that weird hybrid role, which could be very possible. We see that again. Pedro Neto's played plenty of left wing, which you could see again. But I'm sorry, guys. I just have a feeling as our only natural left side option, Garnacho might start and just give him a chance to just do something. You got Caicedo, Santos, Cucurella behind you. You got all these man like Palmer, Joao Pedro, Estevao to offer attacking potential. Just go and give him a crack. Go and get a goal, yeah? Go and do something nice and contribute to the team and change the narrative. Go and just change the narrative about you. Do you know what I mean? Like, you decide. You can do it. I I think we're going to beat Leeds. I do. Which would mean 3 points. And it means 5 wins in a row, consecutive little blighters, which I'll be very pleased with. Which would be, yeah, I think Maresca in his 18 months at Chelsea only had a run this good once in his whole 18 months. Yeah, we're playing against, lesser opposition, but he's been here a month, Rosenior, and he's, Maresca did it once in 18 months. Maresca did it once in a whole 18 months. Rosenior's done it in this first month, dropped in the middle of the season. Regardless of opposition, that's impressive. So Maresca he only ever got to 4 once, actually went to 5. The rest, he never got that far. So hopefully we can match that. And it will be just great to keep momentum going. Do you know what I mean? Because we're sort of like neck and neck with Man United at the moment. Fortunately, Liverpool lost in a crazy game at Anfield against Man City, which I'm sure many of you would have seen. I mean, that was box office. And may they always lose moving forwards. And Arsenal. Can Arsenal lose every game till the end of the season? I'm going to say we win 3-1. I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet because I just worry for the rotation, and Leeds have got a bit of something about him. But I think we win. We take 3 points and we're happy and we move on. Let me know your thoughts. Please do leave them down in the comment sections. Thank you for supporting the content, for your interactions, liking, subscribing, hopping over to Spotify, searching Football Therapy Podcast, following and 5-starring. That's very kind of you. And yeah, man, keep it locked because I'll be here to bring you Chelsea stuff. All right.